Hello, 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 hello. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Successful Trading. Could somebody confirm that the audio is acceptable, please? For whatever reason, these settings just decided to change this morning. Okay, thank you, Joe. All right. Well, welcome. Sorry about that, folks. I thought I got ready in time, but hey, the technical gremlins will continue to to mirror us on here. Welcome to Stock Market Technical Analysis Daily. This is Monday, May the 19th. This week it's expiration week, meaning that the monthly options and weekly they expire this week. So if you are new to this, typically what that will produce, that we even show that as a study as part of our trade alerts, you tend to see very bizarre things is the market makers playing to their advantage, right? Their goal is to make money off of us, if you will. That's really key. So for us, how does it translate? It translates into if you're holding weekly options and the stock is not moving, the stock is going sideways, it will lend to depreciation of those premiums. So we need to be mindful of that and really take trades, measure the risk that we put into a trade. So as usual, if it is not moving, we don't trade it. Really, that's the key on things. So meaning relying on technical analysis and being able to rate things. Speaking of technical analysis on ratings, hopefully you were with us last week. And you were able to take advantage of a very, very good Friday. Our trade alerts, one of our strategies here that we call the Friday no wahalas. That's recorded over what was the gain, over 1,300% on Western Digital. This is something that is not new to anybody who's here, right? So the question I will have for each and everyone: did you take advantage of Western Digital? If you have been here for at least a month and you are discovering the efficiency, the efficacy of those trade alerts, then you and I we need to speak. So then the other trade, it's the one and only gangster trade. So have not traded Dash before, DoorDash, because this is a relatively brand new company. And Friday, it had earning on Thursday, and did little research, and I think I posted the video on exactly how I went about doing that research. That research for companies that have been around for the longest, we have our quant analyst research, right? So our subscribers, they know how we go about doing that on here. So, but that's one, it only has one data point, so it wasn't in our quant analysis document, but I studied that. Relatively simple 5-minute study. We applied that and it worked to perfection. So congratulations. If you let me know in the Discord room if you were able to take advantage of DoorDash gangster trade. So where are we going this week? Well, it's Monday as usual. So Monday we trying to ease ourselves in there. We should never be in a hurry to trade on Monday. Why? Because trading weekly options, the cost of the premium is always going to be the highest on Monday. So it's not that it's basically my whole point, my whole indication on here is to ease ourselves in by taking the time to make sure that we get confirmation. So let's quickly go ahead here and do what we typically do. We look at the market, the stock market through the lens of SPY, QQQ, IWM to get a gauge of what's going on, along with setting up trades for one of our strategy here. Yes, we have well, I mean 5 main strategies, but talking with so some of them, I don't know how you spend your weekend, but for me, my weekends I spend them doing coaching session, one-on-one coaching session. So I get to see a lot of traders. We get to discuss about the market, what is coming in the future, what's working, how to improve the trading. So, but there are some of them. I can give a shout out to definitely Mr. Ocean. He's across the pond. He's in Dublin, folks. I know that he catches this broadcast a little bit delay because, but that does not preclude him from spending time. He's able to tell me pretty much things that I don't know. I've said maybe 6 months ago in a video or something. So that's refreshing to see somebody so committed on that. So I want to give a shout out to Mr. Ocean. You know who you are, in all the way to Dublin, yes, Ireland. All right. So the one of the question that Mr. Ocean asked this in our coaching session, because he's spending a lot of time studying videos. I mean, he's subscriber here are successful trading, so he's taking full advantage of that. He was asking me that, hey, I've said that there's this strategy that consists of you look at SPY close, and then for the next day you take the opposite direction. As a prediction. So we were talking about that yesterday, and I said, yeah, well, I haven't quantified, but that's something that we noticed. I will say, if I have to put a number on it, I think it worked about 50% of the time. So could that provide an edge? Yeah, definitely. So I said, okay, let's see, because Friday we were relatively bullish across the board, right? We closed bullishly up. I mean, it didn't post a run on the last hour on here. I mean, it went from 417 to a low of 415. It wasn't that much, but we were bullish. So this morning we are gapping down. So that theory would have worked on there. So that's what, looking at the chart of SPY this morning, it made me think of that. So now from a macro level point of view, where do we stand? Here's where SPY stand. I mean, just a mere 2 days ago, yeah, I mean 2 days ago in trading time, right, or 3 days ago in trading time on the 12th, was the low was 404. Fast forward Friday, 416. I mean, these are big moves on here. So meaning opportunity definitely to make money on there with a gap here. So this morning we are gapping down slightly. It's Monday. So for us, Monday, we have a unique strategy. It used to be for SPY, but we said now, the article is written. It's my bad. I haven't posted the article on in our Discord room. I mean, it has just been a very busy weekend for me creating content, trying to create video, put the knowledge out there for the traders. So a SPY on here, it closed above both the moving averages, so bullish. Yeah, this is a clear bullish recovery on here from Tuesday, and we have said here, we have shared with you here that, hey, we have seen this in the past when they dip it like this, and then all of a sudden they reverse, and we proceed into posting a brand new all-time high. That's what led us into suggesting that the May 21st 425 calls on SPY, there could be something to look at. I mean, this starting down here 1 point, it's no big deal per se. I mean, but it's required just us paying attention to what they are doing on here. Again, it is monthly expiration week. That means manipulation week. You know that I hate that word, but I'm sorry. I have because I've seen it with my eyes. We showed it to you how our trade alerts, the percentage move per stock that we see, it tends to dip on a week like this one. I mean, the exception, not all stocks do that, definitely. So always trade the specific stock, right? Never make a decision when trading a stock, trading a position to say, oh, I'm making a decision on that stock based on what SPY or QQ is doing. No. That's you make the decision on based on the chart, the technical setting of that specific stock. Always do that. So the specifics, the next specific ETF on here is our new friend QQQ. So on our article that we wrote and the video accompanying it, we have been taking advantage consistently since the first week of May, right? Since QQQ, they launched those, I call them intra-week expiration, meaning that Mondays, Wednesday, instead of the previous just Friday as they used to be. So it's gapping down here slightly, but again, it closed above that yellow line, which instead of sloping down, you see the direction, it changed in terms of direction, right? Meaning it was sloping down, and then after Friday up, now it's horizontal. So we're waiting for it to be picking up. It's gapping down here a little bit. Again, it's one of these Mondays, part of the market maker wahala, whatever that they want to do. So as far as I know, other than what's Bitcoin, I don't trade crypto yet. So yeah, shame on me, right? Because everybody who had made money on Dogecoin and all of the like. So when I'm looking what's making the market moves, I think usually when I use I use investing.com app, so I have all of these headlines in the not the news. I don't use the news. So I just look at the market in Europe, as you know. I look at commodity currency, and then there is a tab for cryptocurrency. I see all reds. I mean, was minus 9%. So 45,000 is the price of Bitcoin as of now. So kudos to you if, let's say, you were able to buy this a couple of years ago when it was like 3,000 or 4,000. I mean, Dogecoin was a few cents. It's 50 cents. So for 50 cents, you can get yourself some Dogecoin. That's hope in a few years there will be something. But I mean, other than those are the thing that I'm seeing big movement as of out of this morning. And then very shortly here, we are going to go into FinReads to show you actually stock related to cryptocurrency, how they are gapping this morning. So the last ETF on here, or one next to the last, is IWM. Similarly, on IWM, we see this same pattern here. Let's zoom in and show you, right? We have recognized this pattern on here, how the market maker they like to roll. They dip and then brutally reverse to go and post brand new high. So the trade for IWM was May 21st. Was it 235 calls or thereabouts? So they will get cheaper here this morning compared to even Friday. So that trade is still in effect. I mean, unless this candle on here was a fake. Who was I speaking with yesterday? I don't know. Was it trader yesterday or this weekend? We were looking at this chart of IWM to say, hey, you know what this means, right? Since we closed so bullishly after 2 days of green, expect a big red candle a la March 29 on IWM. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen, but it's very likely because this morning we're gapping on here. So they can put in a big red candle today, and then tomorrow they just start the momentum on off. That's how market maker works. So having the ability to recognize this pattern on the chart is definitely give you a great edge. For us, this is something that you have been doing over the years. So it comes in due time. I can tell you, the more time you spend looking at chart, analyzing chart, the more comfortable you are going to get in technical analysis. There's no secret into it. Just like in anything, in any process, in any activity that you are involved in, the more time you get to spend it, if you enjoy it, obviously, yeah. The more time you get to do something, the better you get at it. So, okay, there's an echo into the audio. Okay, sorry. How bad is this, Mr. Joe? Is everybody getting the echo? Or did it just start it? I am not in two devices. Or let's see, what could I try to do here? The echo could be coming from what? Let's try this. How about now? Is it let me know, Mr. Joe, and everybody, if we're still having an echo. Okay, well, I have two mics, as you know, so maybe the echo could be coming that I was speaking to the two mics. Yes, started like a minute ago. Oh, okay, that's Mr. T. Yeah, that's some funny things on here because nothing changed. No, nothing changed. So not sure where the echo. It's sorry about that. Wow. Okay. Still a little. I definitely made sure to disable the other mic. My setting just got all wrong this morning because I didn't change. Okay. Okay, well, let's try to go through this. Let's try to go through this. Sorry about that. I mean, these issues, they just pop in whenever they want. Okay, so very quickly on here, this is how we go about finding out which stocks are moving in pre-markets. So we use FinViz on here. So people ask that, hey, on FinViz, there's just a gap or anything. I mean, for me, just to find the gappers, because they are sorted from highest to lowest. I mean, we want to find the stocks that are moving the most. So this morning on here, you see the cryptocurrency related stock, Riot Blockchain, Marathon Digital Holdings. Those two, I mean, by now you know that, hey, and then Coinbase itself is down about minus 3%, and you can see since its IPO there, where it popped at 420, has been just going down and down. So those are the biggest mover on here for me. Let's see, on the bullish side, what do we have on the bullish side? On the bullish side, Discovery This, well, how does it? Oh yeah, look at this chart. Look at this chart, guys. Traders, I should say. Yeah, the chart of Discovery. I mean, they have it's the same. It's the same company, right? Just a different denomination on here. So this is a stock that rallied all the way toward the end of the last week of March to almost $80, 78 or something, and then in just 4 days it lost all of that. So since then has been trying to recover. So it's gapping up this morning 19%. Those type of stock are stock that's definitely we need to have on the watch list. Keep an eye on them because they are moving. Any stock that's moving, how do we make money trading option? Find stock that are moving and trade them. Speaking of stock that were moving, I would like to bring our attention again to Dash. What that Dash, DoorDash did on this past Friday, it's setting itself up for more move. Yeah. Now you can ask me here, Telex, which direction? I mean, this area here, 140, 141 over the weekend again with the people we were having a one-on-one coaching on. We spent time on this one. So this level here, 140, will act as a resistance. Because why do we know that? Because back in January, the end of December, early January here, that was support when the stock was going down. That's always the case, right? The old support, when you start going up, you go below that and you start going up, going to behave as resistance. So, and for me, I spent some time last week actually, because the question was for me, okay, how could I parlay that huge gain into more money this week? That's, yeah, right? So the DoorDash paid us great on Friday. So the question was for, should I take a swing trade starting on Friday? But then I look at the chart. Typically, this stock tends to gap down after a big candle and then before going up, meaning that I don't have to pay for the theta decay over the weekend, and I can get a cheaper entry price today or tomorrow. So keep an eye on Dash on here because this is moving on here. So in terms of potential strike price, I mean, we're just talking about the weekend. I mean, these are some of the levels on here. You can definitely looking left. 175 is a strike price. That's it's the option for Dash. I have very little experience trading this. It was my first time trading it on Friday, and it turned just as great as it turned. But what I noticed on Friday, was it because it was the day after earnings? The spread, they were bad. They were bad. So you need to be patient in order to get a good entry on there. So I mean, you put your limit order in and you just wait. As long as the price is not moving, you can get it. All right. So I hope this gives us some perspective. Oh yeah, let's not forget on here to close. Thanks, Mr. Ryan. I cannot be thankful for enough for some of the trader here, Mr. Ryan and others. I think others have done that. I think Mr. Joe has done that as well. They post usually a highlight. There, those calendars that give us a preview, a sneak preview of the earnings. So let me give you a heads up here because we are still in earnings season. Even though some of you may say, hey, Telex, you have said it usually goes from April 15 to May 15. Yes, but really the end of the month, meaning it's just that we are going to have a lesser number of earning each day, but we will see. So tomorrow, join us here in pre-market. I will give a gangster trade on Baidu. Yeah, because Baidu has earning tomorrow morning. Walmart also have earnings. I'm not so sure about that. Macy's has earning tomorrow morning. So yeah, between those three, we will have an opportunity definitely to trade gangster trade on them. I mean, if you don't know what the gangster strategy is, just watch the video that we posted here on Dash. That trade, the Dash trade was from that strategy. So Baidu, definitely we have it circle, and then Wednesday morning we have two stocks that I'm very looking forward to. JD has earning Wednesday morning, and then Target as well. Between those three stocks, that should take care of our midweek, and then toward the end of the week, in between, we will have opportunity for QQQ toward the end of the day, right? Don't forget about that. QQQ, the last hour of trading, now that it has expiration on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, it's our new friend. I think we have joked about that enough on here. Then on Friday, we had Foot Locker. Foot Locker has earnings on Friday morning. The proxy for that is Nike. Nike implied volatility based on our study this past weekend it's very, very low. It's like 22%. So put Nike on your watch list toward that Friday earnings of Foot Locker. There's a big potential on there with that low implied volatility. Market makers, they can definitely, they will, but not they can, they will be increasing that implied volatility on Nike. That can work in your advantage when you're already in the trade. Remember, implied volatility, it's this parameter market maker control to make the option more expensive. But if you're already in a trade, guess what? You take advantage of that. That's why I've been that I tend to tell people, okay, the market is manipulated, but guess what? We take advantage of that manipulation as well. Really, really, really sorry for the issue on the market. I'm going to listen to this recording and trying to see what's went on with the computer. Nothing changed with the computer on here between the previous day. Typically, this thing. I mean, I recorded a couple of videos this past weekend that I posted on YouTube without any audio difficulty. So thank you for your time. I know that there are some new viewers on here. So you know, if I spoke with you this past weekend and I directed you to our pre-market, thank you for showing up, because I saw like we achieved double-digit number of people on here on this Monday. So thank you. I mean, I'm referring to one of my neighbors here in Southern California who I spoke with. You know who you are, sir. So okay, Mr. Joe saying that is actually good now. I don't know what gremlins are going on with the technology on here, but oh yeah, Echo went away because it came on its own. I didn't change anything. You guys are seeing me, and my hands are literally here, and I'm just speaking. So okay, very good. So ease ourselves into the week. The potential trade we have for today: the SPY or QQQ, whichever one is moving the fastest, especially during the last trading hour. So don't forget that. That's a strategy that we always have on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday. And if you want to learn how to trade that, we put the link on here on our education system, how you can start taking advantage of that to take your trading to the next level. We appreciate you, and we will see you tomorrow morning. Bye bye.